Hello, Lizzie. Hi, hi. Oh, my avatar. Can we? Hello? It's not respond. Oh, hold on. Gotta fix it. Let me see, like this. Hello? Okay. This? Okay. Wait. Is it like this? Okay, I changed my settings last time. Hold on. Like this? Okay. There we go. Hi, couple. Hi, hi. I know, I keep forgetting it's Friday. Isn't it crazy? It goes so fast. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, the layers are messed up. This should be like this. Ah, there we go. Nice. Hi, Leon. Hi, hi. PNG is back. Yes, I forgot to charge my phone today, so I can't use the live 2D model. But next time. I really feel like just like sketching today. Like I don't know why. I don't feel like painting. So I will just mess around for a bit and then probably in the last hour I'll do today's 1 hour drawing. So we can warm up for 2 hours, I guess. And then do the 1 hour. Remember the Fergus from Brave? True, I should draw that today. Let me get some doodles in, and then I shall draw your Fergus. I saw like a bunch of my mutuals and friends keep like a digital sketchbook like this, where they use the same file every time, and I was like, wait, that's actually kind of cool. So I'm doing it now too. I'm copying them. We have some random sketches from before, other random sketches, and some cubes. More random. This one's kind of messy. And then this one, and this one. I feel like this way it's way more organized than making a new file every time. I Oh, I should figure out how Sarah's wings attach to her body. I think it would make the most sense if her skirt had like two slots for it. Because I know I want her wings to attach like okay, this is the rib cage and here's the pelvis, right? I want them to attach at about like this height. Um, just because I like the aesthetic. Like I don't want them to be here like normal wings. But I have to figure out like how this part works. Maybe the hips. Yeah, probably the hips. Just don't think too hard about the anatomy. Hello, hello. Hi, Mockbox. Welcome, welcome. Warm ups, warm ups. I should also do some skull studies soon. I'm getting a little bit rusty. Or just like in general, I feel like I need to like study faces a little more. At least recently, I feel like I've been drawing things a little bit too anime. Like obviously I draw anime art, so it's gonna be a little bit anime. But things have gotten a little too simplified recently. And also noses. Noses are still hard. I've been kind of cheating them by not actually drawing them, but I want to evolve. Dance, dance. Hello, Dre. Been practicing a little more recently, like trying to draw poses with a little more perspective. But I realized I never know how I want to pose the arms. Like most of my sketches, like they don't have arms because I don't know what to do with them. But it's okay. I will practice the arms sometime, not now. Me either. My character don't have arms. What? So easy to draw, no arms. I often feel like maybe if I took like a dance class or something, I would have a better understanding of how to make like a graceful or elegant arm pose. Whoops, don't know how to draw this kind of pose. Like the crouching kind of pose. I don't have a good understanding of like how the ankle works. Like they crouch and then the foot is like bent kind of, but not really. Okay, well, that sketch can just be like that, I guess. Interesting, like take classes about other topics helps in paint. Yeah, yeah, I think so. At least for me, I feel like in my head, I reference myself a lot, or like the way I remember feeling or moving when I'm trying to draw certain poses or things. So the more things that I do, the more that I have a reference for. Or for example, like I think my forms or like 3D sense isn't the best, right? But I think that in the past, like oh Tatsu, thank you for the follow. Um, like my understanding of forms in 3D and drawing in perspective is not the best, but I also used to do more like I like to do woodworking or like making things in 3D mediums, like traditional analog mediums. And I feel like even though I'm not the greatest now, I would have been way worse if I didn't do those things. So really recommend just doing more things. Also, because you need knowledge of stuff to be able to draw it. So if you've done it before firsthand, that's like the best knowledge. Time to join a Pilates class. True, true. Honestly, it would be beneficial for my health, anyways. Stare, stare. Yeah, she be staring. Like, I don't know, maybe I need to learn to do makeup so that I can draw more beautiful faces or something. Are you one of those people who moves around to find the pose you want while you're drawing? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh my god, like I'll hold out my arm or like stick out my leg just to try and find the pose. Or like if I this crouching one, if I had decided I want to actually draw this pose, I would probably start crouching in real life so that I can visualize it better in my head. But I also take like photos of myself as reference. So I guess I am definitely one of those people. Oh, but along the same lines, I realized that when I try to sketch characters like sitting or standing somewhere neutrally, they often end up slouching. Like they look like they're slouching. And it's because I slouch. Like I'm not used to visualizing what it looks like when someone sits with good posture. So they're always slouching when I draw them. Like even this is slouching already. Part of me feels like um if someone else came to me was like, "Bye, I can only visualize poses that I can make. Like what should I do?" My recommendation would be for them to go out and draw other people like in public, just doing random stuff and like posing casually. But I don't do that because I'm a hypocrite. But also I do try sometimes and I feel like it's still way harder to visualize based on someone else's body. Agatha Lee, hello, hello, welcome. Like this person is sticking their neck out so far. I feel like if I do that, people would see me like a stalker. This is true. Some people do have issues with it. Like if they see you, they're like, "Yo, what are you doing?" However, I also think there's a certain fun in trying to be sneaky about it. Like, don't be malicious. Don't be malicious or sneaky in a malicious way. But you might want to sit like super far away from them and like maybe you tilt your head down so that it looks like you're looking at your sketchbook, right? Let's say this is your sketchbook. You're like, I'm drawing. But your eyes are like, I'm looking over there. And then it helps if you also have some hair that covers your face because then they can't tell what you're looking at. But I also feel like not everyone, but a lot of people, if they see that you have the sketchbook, they'll also know like, oh, that's just someone drawing. It definitely depends on where you live, though, I guess. Did that ever happen to you? No one's like gotten in my face about it. Like, uh, no one's like walked up and been like, "Hey, stop drawing me," right? But sometimes they give you a weird look. Like then they definitely notice that you're drawing them, but they won't make a huge deal out of it. Though usually at that point I stop drawing them because I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Well, hi, Bob Richard. It's hard to like sit down and do a really complicated portrait. So when I say like go out and draw people, I don't mean like do a whole study, but just do like a quick little drawing. In the city, people tend to be a little distrustful. I don't blame them. I would think the same probably. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, Imperial Pink, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. How do I make you not slouch? That's so crazy. Oh. Whenever I see someone drawing in public, I want to see what they're drawing so bad. Me too, to be honest. Me too. Like oftentimes when I'm on the subway, especially when I get off work like a little bit later, um, I'll see someone with like a sketchbook or a notebook, um, and they're sitting like in the same subway car as me, but maybe like 10 feet away or something. And I'm always so tempted to take out my sketchbook and start drawing so I can try and like catch their attention. Like sometimes I do. I take out my sketchbook and like it's a little bit annoying. Like I should just go over and say hi to them, right? But instead I'm sitting there and hoping that they'll look up and be like, "Wow, you're drawing too." But usually nothing happens. Like cuz I don't go say hi, they don't come say hi. So maybe we make eye contact. We like nod at each other to acknowledge like, "Hey, I see that you're drawing too." And then one of us gets off the train. And then I feel sad. I'm like, "No, I could have made another art friend." Probably just want to prove you're better. No, no, it's not that. It's not that. Like, I think I'm very curious what the other people in my city are drawing because there's a lot of stuff here. Like, so many different things here. I'm always curious if other people are sketching their surroundings or if they're also doing anime art because it's getting more and more popular now. Um, but it's also like I don't have a lot of real life art friends, right? So whenever I see someone sketching, it's like I want to go over and be like, hello. And then maybe if they are friendly, then we can meet up and go sketch together or something. Like, I'm thinking too much about it. But I mostly just want to see what the other artists in my area are drawing. Like, okay, obviously it's fun to be the best at art, right? But I think when it comes to like sketching in a sketchbook, my sketchbook is like okay, I like my sketchbook and I think I do some cool sketches sometimes. But I try to think of my sketchbook as like a throwaway spot, like place for me to just doodle whatever and I don't think about the quality. Um and I think that's what makes it fun to sketch because you don't have to think about like, oh, this one has to be a masterpiece and like this one has to be super accurate or whatever. Um and I think it's super fun to indulge in that kind of sketching with other people, but it's hard if they're not in person. How many is too many art friends? I don't think you can have too many art friends. Knowing them IRL is different. True. Very, very, very different. Like I liked when everyone shared their sketchbooks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's that like that kind of feeling. When I see someone else with their sketchbook, like I don't care what your skill level is or like what you're drawing. I'm just curious to like basically see a little part of your brain. Like I don't know, maybe it's weird to put it that way, but I think everyone's sketchbook is a little bit of like their interest, their personality, etc., how they see the world. I think it's just super cool to be able to sit next to someone and like look at each other's drawing. What if they're drawing something devious? Well, I'm not gonna judge their deviousness. Deviate. Mm? Is that a word? I think like I don't know. I think it's funny if they happen to be drawing something um a little bit devious, but that's also like part of the fun. In public would be crazy. No, it's true. No, but people also do like way crazier things in public. Like at least this person is drawing it themselves. I don't know if that changes anything for anyone else, but at least for me, it's like they're doing something devious, but at least they're putting effort into it. Someone was drawing a pretty saver earlier today. Ooh, this arm is messed up. Don't look at this arm. We're just gonna. Okay, nice. High effort and decency is okay. Well, okay. I mean, like, okay, if someone is drawing in their sketchbook in public, at least they're not like displaying it to the whole world, right? If you're like doing high effort and decency, as in like you're showing off indecent things to people, then I don't condone that. But like what people do in their sketchbooks, that's their own business. If they decide to show it to me, I mean, I kind of volunteered to look at their sketchbook at that point. So, wait, in my server, what? Saver? Wait, I have to go look. Saver. Did they post it or was it in the voice chat? I might have missed it. This is so sad. Was it Yoru? Maybe it was Yoru. What if I have an art gallery? Is it okay there? I mean, yeah, it's your gallery, right? Ah, in voice chat. Okay. I mean, okay, because like once you're in a gallery, right? The gallery determines the rules of the space. If you voluntarily, blah, blah, if you voluntarily go to visit the gallery, then you're the one who stepped in the door, right? So if the gallery decided to display something a little bit suspicious, that's like it's not their fault that you're looking at it. Something should be kept private. People just need common sense. It's true. It's true. Like I think everyone should be allowed to exercise their free will, but it depends how much free will you're exercising. You see that gallery where you had where hold on. Did you see that gallery where to get in you had to squeeze between two naked people? No, I did not see that. That's pretty crazy. But see, like again, one, that's kind of a social experiment, but two, you as the viewer, as the visitor, are making the choice to enter the gallery by squeezing through the two people. So it's different from like forcibly making someone experience something indecent. Because the gallery's not forcing you. Twitter was debating which way you face while entering sideways. Interesting. I mean, Twitter makes everything weird too, though. Like, okay, I think something else people need to realize is like someone being naked is not inherently sexual, right? Like, obviously, a lot of anime art will sexualize everything, but you also have to realize, like, not every time, like, every time someone is not wearing clothes is not them trying to, like, be sexual about it. Like, especially because, like, even historically speaking, right? Like, historically speaking, nudity has been a sign of, like, has been a symbol for, like, vulnerability or innocence. It's not all about, like, oh, but her boobies are out, right? Like, it goes way deeper than that. Like, people do that to fully clothed people too. Yeah, exactly. Like, people need to stop sexualizing everything. It depends on the pose. Yeah, of course. I'm saying it's like, it's not every time something is showing, it's like gooner art or like sexual or like degeneracy, right? It's more nuanced than that. But Twitter is like, anytime anything happens, it's like, oh my god, skin. It's they're trying to be like all weird about it. Nudity used to be about beauty. It's true, exactly. Using your body as a canvas. That's what I'm saying, right? Like historically in like old artworks, like when you think of those classical paintings, nudity was not really about being alluring or like whatever. It was alluring in the sense of like this is an elegant human being, not like oh, you're going for sexy time, right? It's different from that. A lot of it's about like showing vulnerability in like their purest form or like their innocence, etc. That was a lot of the common symbolism for it. Or like even like if you think of a lot of like Greek statues or whatever, not necessarily Greek, but you know the style I'm talking about, right? They're not always wearing clothes, but it's not like they made these statues and then put them in public squares so that people can be horny all the time, right? It's like that's just not how that was not the intention. New, so hi, but hi hi. But lovely take on that because nuance is something a lot of people seem to dislike. Aphrodite, Venus, the painting, and the statue are great examples. Exactly, exactly. P. By the way, this is completely off topic now, but if you've ever messaged me on Discord, you know that I use these two emojis a lot, right? Hold on, let me screenshot them. But I was kind of thinking about like because sometimes you use like a platform or like a messaging software that doesn't have like custom emoji, obviously, right? But I can't figure out like which emoji to use instead of these two. Like I feel like hold on, let me screenshot them first. Look, these two, right? I use these two a lot. I really like them. I feel like they convey my feeling. But I never know which ones to use when I can't use these ones because this one, for example, conveys a sense of like excitement and joy that is more wholesome or like genuine in my opinion than some of the existing emoji. And this one conveys a sense of dread that most people also like most emojis also can't convey. So I don't know. I'm always like, oh, but I want to convey this emotion right now. But I'm stuck with only using like the generic like smiley face, and then I'm very sad. Also, yeah, that's true. The fire emoji and the nodding one. That's very true. What the hell? Wait, that's so weird. Yeah, I like this one. It's very true. You don't like the colon D in Discord. True. The one that it auto converts, right? Like I think all the existing smiley face ones are too stiff. They do not convey the silliness within. He has like no emotion, exactly. Or like the one that Trivi just did on Twitch. Isn't that one a little scary? Don't you think it looks a little scary? It's a little bit soulless. Like, okay, hold on, right? Wait. Where did it go? Come back. What? Wait. Okay, wait. Wait. Let's do a comparison, right? Wait, I cut off his head. Whoops. Like, okay, you look at this one versus this one. These are not the same emotion. Or even like the colon D on Twitch. It's happier. It's a little bit better. But these are not the same. Like, anyway, this one, oops. This one is way better. I'm just saying. Like even the one that Bob Richard just sent, this is also a different feeling, right? Like I think these two, why is this brush so big? Hello. These two are similar, but this one specifically, there is like a slight sense of chaos and silliness, I feel. Or like yeah, like even look at Hetchies, right? It's like this Hetchy one. Technically they look like this, but maybe it's like the slight tilt of the head. But it feels more lively. I don't know. I don't know. I think you understand the point though. They should let us use custom emojis on all sorts of platforms. That would be super awesome. I also imagine that would be very hard for them to moderate. Like if we gave Twitter custom emojis, the world might end. Anyways, completely derailed our nice art conversation for emojis. How did we even start talking about nudity in the first place again? It was it was the subway. Okay, I remember. I think Line has the best emojis, but no one in the West uses Line. True, true. I also like that online, like you can buy sticker packs or like install sticker packs. I think that's super nice. Cause then, like I don't know, maybe it's like the inner Pokemon card collector from my youth that still lives on within me. But I like the idea of like you having a sticker pack and then you send it to your friend and your friend's like, oh my god, cute stickers. And then you collect all the stickers that you like and you're basically trading stickers with people. Like, I feel like that's so fun. I miss using Line. Maybe we should just all start using Line. If enough of us start using Line, maybe it'll be popular again. Turtle, sob, angry. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I feel like, oh, hydrate, posture check. Thank you, burnt rice. Oh, do a big stretch. And drink water. Okay. Today I'm just drinking plain water, nothing special. Recalibrate. Okay, okay. I like that you can have a character that represents all the emotions of sticker packs. Exactly, exactly. Like I feel like the power of custom emojis is that like technically you can express a lot of emotions by combining many normal emojis. But you have to send like 3 or like 5 to get your full feeling across. But custom emoji, you can it's like an abbreviation. It's like instead of saying laughing out loud, you can just say lol and it gets the point across, right? That's like the power of custom emoji, which is why they should let us have it everywhere. Hachi on trip, so I need Fiery to have beatbox redeem. I can't beatbox though. I have a song redeem. It's like a bajillion points though because I'm scared. Channel points. We have sing a song for 25,000. I'm so sorry. No, don't save up. Don't save up. Forget that I said that. There is no singing redeem, obviously. OMG, hi, goat stream. Hello, Fuyu. My goat Fuyu. No more water for me? What? You're gonna, how do I say it? What's the word for like starve except water? You're gonna dehydrate me? You're gonna thirst me? That doesn't make sense. Don't say that, actually. That feels weird. You're gonna dehydrate me and then make me sing? It's like torture. My mouth will be so dry. I'm sorry. Don't don't say whatever I just said. I need my points for this sing redeem. It's true, it's true. Maybe desiccate. Ah, there you go. Desiccate. Yes, yes. Okay, wait, let's see. 20k more, Jesus. Maybe I should make it slightly cheaper. Hold on, let's see. Let me draw. What was again? Fergus? Fergus? From Brave? You're talking about the king guy, right? Sing redeem, gasp. Gasp. Jane Doe has been on repeat. I've been looping Iris out, but uh, I tried learning a little bit of Jane Doe yesterday when I was bored. After you sent it, actually, I was like, time to get prepared. I also watched the MV for Jane Doe, like yesterday. And like, why are they just aura farming? Like, they both look so cool in the MV. Sing some of it for us as a preview. Hey, yo, you gotta redeem that. For free is crazy. Let's do it. So true, so true. Let's do it. You said you'll learn Kenshi's part. I will learn Shinerinko's part. Yeah, the MV is super cool. We're gonna sing. Let's go, dude. Fuyu, we need a voice reveal. I still haven't heard you speak. So crazy. 1K follower and you make a concert in stream. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Wait, what are we at now? Hold on. I have to check. I try to not open the Twitch page like as much as possible because I start getting scared if I see too many numbers. Um Okay, we're less than halfway. I still have a long time before I have to Be scared. Maybe tonight, gulp. No way, no way, let's go. Well, you said they would speak Chinese with me, but never did it SMH. I can't believe this. Can't believe this. I spoke once, but I don't remember who was there. I think I remember you said bye bye, but I don't remember hearing anything else. Let's sing for the entirety of the 1 hour challenge. Fuyu, do you want to join me? I think I'm gonna do it for the last hour of this stream, which is in like an hour and 10 minutes. Or I can do it later if you want to do it together later. Maybe I'll do 2 1 hour drawings today. Who knows? Maybe that's overachieving though. I'm still recording songs to send there, but my voice is sounding so weird. No, that's okay. That's okay. Wait, maybe I should send some really funny sounding recordings first to break the ice. I'm cafeing today. Ah, okay, okay. I love cafeing. I love cafeing. Oh, so shall I wait for you? 2 1 hours? Okay. Okay, okay. Well, okay, here's the question though. If I do 2 1 hours, do I get to pick which one counts for the challenge? Like which one I have to post? Or do I have to post the first one? Because what if the second one is like super peak, but the first one's really awful? A wibble, a wibble. I feel we all think our voices sound weird. This is extremely true. I think especially if you're not used to recording yourself. Because, like when I first started recording myself a little bit more when I'm singing, I was like, this is so awful. Doesn't even sound like me. Over time, I've become like desensitized to it. But in the beginning, it was so unbearable. Okay, well, I think Leon said draw Fergus. I don't know if this is the right Fergus from Brave, but I will doodle him anyway. You've been a bit preoccupied with it, so whatever helps you feel more confident. True, true. I mean, I think it's better if I just post the first one. Um, because if I let myself pick and choose too much, I'm kind of defeating the point of the challenge. Like, no do-overs. Because part of it's like, I just want to be okay with whatever I'm drawing. Some days I'll feel worse about it than others. But I promise I'm not crashing out that much. But if I start being like, oh well, I can just post the second one instead, then I'm technically not accepting the result. Sometimes I hear my voice through someone else's mic and my stomach would try to crawl out through my mouth. Yeah, true, true. Me too. I think like nowadays I'm mostly okay with my singing voice because I'm like I got used to it. I won't say like I necessarily like my singing voice, but I don't mind it anymore. Right? Like I hear it, I'm like whatever. It still makes me cringe if I'm listening to someone else listen to my voice. But like if I'm playing a recording back to myself, like I don't really cringe anymore. But I still don't like the way I sound when I talk. So it's better if I don't hear myself speak. Let's make him hold his sword and be all cool about it. Day 100 is coming. Armageddon. What? Armageddon. I should learn it. I should learn Armageddon. I'ma get it done. Away, away, oh. I thought it was funny because I was actually listening to the recording behind video for that one, for Armageddon. And like, obviously the away, awayos in the song are kind of cute anyways. Like, they're a little bit funny sounding. But especially in the last chorus, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term at this point. But the last chorus where it's like away, 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 a warning all night long. That part, like when they recorded it, their voices were like more nasally or cute than I expected, and I thought it was really funny because the whole song is supposed to be kind of like cool and badass. But then you have this like cute little way, way, way. How does someone hold a sword like this? It's got a big chunky hand. Here's his sword. I'm not good at drawing men. Singing voices like the bestest. Ayo, stop that. Stop that. That's how I feel about yours. This is so unfair. Wait, he's so I don't know if I can finish drawing this man. Okay. His head is so squashed. He's got some big eyebrows. Okay, sorry, worst sketch ever. We're gonna make him super tiny and maybe I'll try it again later. I feel like you just like my voice because you like me as a friend, so it's by association. No, no. I already like your voice, and then you being my friend is even more awesome. Hello, hi hi Ryuk, hi hi. Mel voice is the cool Onesan vibe. True, this is true. Mel is like the cool sister, and she's definitely capable of doing everything. That's the vibe. You know what? I'll take it over the sounding like a little boy. Should be a voice actor, Mel. You can act all the little boy characters. You could be Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. How are you? I'm well. How are you? How are you? She'll be a Tetris and sing well during it. Exactly. She's basically Suisei. Exactly. Mel, this is your hidden potential. Okay, this hand is messed up. Just don't look at it, okay? I don't want to sketch it right now. I'm very tired, so I'm not staying for long. That's okay. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're doing well. How's the leaky ceiling situation? It's finally fixed. It's fixed. There's no more dripping. Probably in a year it will drip again, but that's for me to worry about in 1 year's time. Let's go. Huge news. Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. I've now decided that the bucket will live there forever so that there will be a grace period between when it leaks and when it gets onto my computer. Terrible news. No, no, it's good. It's good. I have 1 year of peace. Or, let's see, it leaked in September. Last year it leaked in June. I have 15 months of peace. Ugh. See, something I need to practice more is also just drawing faces in general. Because even this sketch page, like, the style is so all over the place. Like, this one is, like, way more cartoony. This one's, like, I don't know what the hell this is. These two are kind of similar. It's just so inconsistent. Hello, mother. Whoa, whoa, what's this? Who's mother? Peace? You mean the thought in the back of your head that it might start leaking at any moment? Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, okay, I think whenever it leaks for the next like month, every day when I wake up or like when I'm sleeping or like working at my desk, if I feel, you know, how sometimes your body tricks you and makes you think like water landed on you from somewhere mysterious. Like for like a month after, I frequently have that feeling where I'm like, oh my God, was that a water droplet? I'm like, did something just fall? And then I get nervous. It's a yeah, phantom ceiling drips. But after that, it's chill and I don't worry anymore. No, my body never does that. What? Really? That's crazy. Maybe I am delusional. That's so crazy. PTSD manga. I can't believe this. I thought that was normal. Okay. But I swear recently, sometimes I feel like I'm seeing things, but it's probably not serious. I think I'm just tired. Are you moving the 1 hour time during Hachi's trip? Not like officially, but I might do them earlier in the day if I happen to be free earlier. We usually do it late at night because like that's the only time we're both available or like at home at the same time. Because I think the way our schedules line up, like especially now because there's a little bit of a time difference between our time zones. Usually it's like as soon as I get home or get on my computer, Hechi like goes out, or then he comes back and then I have to leave. So we can only do it at night or like really early in the morning. But early in the morning is hard when we keep sitting in the voice call until like 4 a.m. So step one is we have to fix our sleep schedules, and then maybe it will be possible to do the challenge at a normal time. But there's only a few days left anyway, so that can be a lesson for whenever or if we ever do another challenge. Hallucinating, totally normal. Very, very normal. It's hard because there's always a Tetris invite in voice chat. Okay, look, it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. Sometimes it's my fault. It might be your fault. I wasn't the one who started it, but I am probably perpetuating it. I'm sorry. What can I say? Tetris is fun. It's fun. No more Tetris. Okay, okay, interesting, interesting. If we can manage to uphold no more Tetris for a week, I'm sure we will be cured of our plague. But that might be kind of a hard ask. Let's not be rash now. Crazy, crazy. That is too big. Like problem areas I need to study are the knees, the shoulders, and the neck. I think those two bother me the most recently. Actually, it was Hechi's fault. Ayo, we're slandering him and he's not even here. Crazy. Maka Maka, hi. Are those blobfish? So cute. Oh, this song is so sweet. It's so cute. Okay, this one kind of flopped. This Mel person. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Who the hell is Mel? I've never heard of that before. No. Pretty, so pretty. Oh, that's the other thing I noticed when I draw faces. I tend to like make them too big, like compared to the skull. I forget that people need to have a forehead. Should I draw my frilled shark? I feel like Mel only innocently suggested a cute little game and then people with no self-control took it further. Hey yo, who is the one who recently reached level 100 on Tetris, huh? Imagine the VC started playing Suika game. Yo, don't curse us. Don't curse us. If you say that, it's gonna become real. What if you log on tonight and we're playing Suika game? It'll be all your fault. Actually, did you guys see what they made like Suika game 2 and it's like circular? I think it looks a little silly. Or blackjack. I want a gamba with you all. Are we gambling now? The server is a casino. Sorry, I forgot what my OC looked like, so I'm looking for a picture. I Loki, this character, the frilled shark character, they don't have a name. I Loki feel like I cooked really hard with the two drawings I did of them during the challenge, but I haven't drawn them again since then. Just taunt Mel and Hechi a little bit, and Fi is gonna get roped in. It's true. It's true. Everything is a bit until it's not a bit. Like that's how everything happens. Lifeblood Core, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Sarah Peak OC, or maybe I just really love Bobs. No, I understand. I understand. Like, like I feel like the characters I end up liking from other media, if I point them out, then you'll start noticing that they're actually all just the same character. Like, unfortunately, Ayok, we might have a type, and it might be very obvious. I love Sarah. I love Sarah. I feel like the part of her design that makes the least sense now is the horns because they used to be more relevant in the past. But now that I added her Halloween costume, like the wings, I think are the more dominant part of her like motif. Like the horns are kind of random now. So I don't know. Like part of me feels like I should get rid of the horns, but I also feel like without the horns, she's just a random girl in some cool clothes. Well, Moody Blues Art, thank you for the follow. She will trim the horns. No, the horns. It's like, okay, design wise, I feel like I should get rid of them. Personal preference wise, I really like horns. And I'm used to drawing her with the horns, so I probably won't get rid of them. But sometimes I think about it. Replace the eyes with the horns. The eyes. Oh, like the floating eyeballs? I could. I feel like if you take them off now, it doesn't make sense either. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, because we all know that Sarah has horns, right? So it's like weird if I get rid of them. But to someone who's seeing her for the first time, it's weird because they're like, why does she have horns? Like she has wings and horns, which is like they're just so not relevant to each other, but it's okay. Oh, Art with Bobak, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. It's interesting how OCs change over time. It's true, it's true. Though I think I don't really have a super long running OC, so mine haven't changed that much. Unless unless you count one of my first ever dragon OCs from back when I still drew How to Train Your Dragon. Actually, let me see if I can find some old drawings. We can look at that character. Um Sarah, twin sister, who is totally not being skinwalked by Fi. The horns only show when Fi is impersonating her. Ah, so the horns are actually me, is what you're saying. Interesting, interesting. Maybe that could be a cool way to explain it. But see, I also like drawing her horns, so does that mean I only like drawing myself? Let me see if I remember how to log into my old account. We should have a draw your old OC in 1 hour. We should. We should. That would be fun. My baby's got a gun. My baby's got a gun. I love this song. Yes, Hayloft. So good. Recently, I've been listening to Hayloft 2 a lot. I don't really know why, but it's been in my head. What the hell? What do you mean my password was incorrect? Let me in. Is it this one? Did I type it wrong? Let me in. Let me in. Okay, fine. Underscore. What? We notice unusual activity from your account, so we've logged you out. Follow the next steps within 1 day so we can try to get you back into your account before it's disabled. What are you talking about? Bruh. Okay, hold on. I'm failing the CAPTCHA again, so now it thinks I'm a robot. Every time. Fire, you should have weekly server drawing events. I should! It would be fun, right? I think it would be fun. Like, I don't know how many people would participate, but I should start trying to host them. It's true. do you mean this link is invalid? Please request a new one and try again. I literally, you just sent it to me, Instagram. What is your problem? Oh my god. It'd be like homework to force us to draw. Like, you want to be forced to draw, or do you mean like a fun activity? Oh my god. Can this work, please? Hold on, I'm still trying to find the old art. Give me a sec. Dance for, I don't need a vest for. I don't know the words to the song. Well, these days. Let me in. Let me into my account. I can't do the 1 hour challenges. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You have to believe a little bit more. I mean, okay, it's not like I felt like I could do them either. But now I'm 96 days through, so you should just do it. Should we do like a weekly 1 hour drawing challenge? Or are we doing it daily? I'm just stuck in this challenge for the rest of my life. Takes me 1 hour to just draw a sketch. Then just draw a sketch. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like now that the challenge has progressed so much, the expectation is that we make like a full finished piece, but that was never my intention. Like, even from the start, I was like, oh, I'm just doing a sketch. It's just sketching for 1 hour and seeing where it goes. Like, it doesn't have to be a finished piece. Oh my god, okay, wait, let me send myself some screenshots of this dragon. Oh my god, okay. Maybe like a weekly prompt and we draw something. That would be cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Though I'm not gonna lie, even if we do a weekly prompt, I don't know if I will keep up with it. I don't really expect a full thing. You may be overthinking. No, no, no. I mean like we or like people as in like those of us who are like drawing for the challenge. Like I feel like over time I've started to feel like I should be drawing a full thing, which is kind of why I didn't like the pieces from the last few days. um but I need to like recenter a little and realize like I'm literally just doodling and I need to chill out. Let me see. Wait, wait. This old art. It's kind of killing me a little bit. The caption for one of these posts is "I is back, my magical friends." So cringe, so cringe. Okay. But I know, at least for now, I definitely want to do the thing that I mentioned, like where maybe we all teach each other something about drawing. I think it would be fun. Um, like, okay, to be honest, it's funny that it was brought up yesterday because I've low-key been thinking about it for like a month now. I was like, everyone here is so talented. I'm sure we can all learn something from each other. So we should take advantage of that. But it was brought up by coincidence, and so you know, I think we should do it. I enjoy setting high expectation for myself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's fine. Like, okay, it's like I need to remember that I'm still just sketching, but it's also like do your best, right? But I also think like it's a little unhealthy to be like you have 1 hour to make a masterpiece. That's a little scary. But it's good to have high expectations, I think. One, well, I posted so much in the past. It's a little bit crazy. What the hell is this? Why does it look like that? Howdy, Fi. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hello, dear sightings. Ah, I realized that I didn't follow your Twitter or repost your drawing until like 3 days after last week's stream. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even see it. But I'm very glad that I can follow you now. Okay, hold on. I'm still collecting screenshots because I don't want to just screen share my entire old account. But we can see the evolution of my old dragon OC. Oh, I guess the design didn't change too much after a while. Old account. My old How to Train Your Dragon account. I'm not gonna lie, my like worst nightmare, or not nightmare, but like I wonder about it sometimes. It's like if anyone from back then follows me now and I just don't know it. Because I draw completely different stuff now. Like what if one of my like former besties from that fandom, like what if we're talking now, but neither of us know that it's the other person? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? Okay, okay, here we go. I've sent some to myself. Um, okay. Okay, this was from 10 years ago. I drew Crystal Toothless. um, I think you could really appreciate my brushwork. Wow. But I don't know why back then I had an obsession with like this freaking rhombus. Like I loved putting this shape on literally everyone all the time. Um okay, and then I drew hello. What the hell? And I drew it again. Here you go. Look at these nice claws, very dragon-like. I don't know why there's like 6 toes on this foot or like even more on this one, but that's not my problem anymore. I gave it some funky wings too. Like this is a very interesting wing shape. Um, and then I got my hands on a digital software and I drew this one. Which, this blocky blue smooth body is quite excellent, quite stylish. Um, and at this point I was like, okay, it will be a water dragon. So I gave it the like the sails, I guess. Like this part, this thing. And then I got into like the actual fandom space and I was like, oh my god, everyone's drawing reference sheets and whatnot for their characters. So then I made a reference sheet. Um which is like kind of random. But, very nice. Very cute. A little blep over here. And then see what was next. Okay, and then I drew this design, but I fixed it a little. So it looked like this. Oh, it's cropped. Okay. As you can see, the diamond is still here. It's also still here. Um, and then after that, I was like, okay, I'll draw it again, and it's still kind of cursed. Like I think I knew I wanted to start adding muscles or whatever to stuff, but this whole area doesn't make sense. And then I think about a year later, I made another reference sheet. So it looked like this. So here you go. Here's the comparison of 1 year of drawing this dragon 1,000 times. Which, I think I improved quite a bit. But um this tail was like unnecessarily complicated for no reason. I was like, it needs everything. Um let's see. And then hello. Just loading. Okay, and then I went back to digital art briefly. No, come on. This one. Um and I had no idea what I was doing. Was this 2017? Okay. 2017. And then I drew it again, but as a normal dragon instead of How to Train Your Dragon dragon. So then it looked like this. And then I was like, never mind. I want to go back to How to Train Your Dragon. So then, what year is this? What number is that? This is definitely not 2012. What the hell? Wait, what year is that? I think it's 18? I think this is 2018. But I was like, wow, yippee, dragon. And then I ditched my account. I was like, no more. I don't want to draw How to Train Your Dragon anymore. But then I went back randomly and drew it one more time in 2023. Okay, and then that's it. So we went from this from this to this in about 8 years. That's my longest running OC, and then I stopped drawing dragons. Will you draw it again? Should I? I should. Maybe I should. I'll make another visit back to my old account. But that account's private now. Like, I don't have it public anymore. But maybe I'll throw it on there just for funsies. I did sign as Fi. It's true. Like, I think when I moved accounts, I was a little bit sad because the Fireaxie account grew really, really slow compared to the old one. So part of me was like, I wanted to leave like a little Easter egg just in case someone wanted to follow me at the new account, but I didn't want to say it like outright because I was embarrassed. So this was my little hint. I was like, I'm still alive, but just somewhere else. Anyways, I probably still remember the design, to be honest. Let's see. Let's try. Let's try. Make some space. Okay, this whole doodle sheet can get a little smaller. Done, 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 done. Okay. Done, 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 done. How does this work again? Shape of these dragons is so strange. They also like they changed Toothless's model between the first, second, and third movies, and I didn't like what they did to it. Because the first one, he was super like streamlined and sleek, and then as time went on, he just got more like chunky and not aerodynamic, and I was like, this is not a dragon. Greetings from the void. Hello, hello, welcome. If you drop 5, do something like this again. I like your art so much. Okay, sounds good. But I also think like I probably won't drop an account again. I'll just rebrand, if anything. Or like I'll at least announce that I'm leaving somewhere. Um I left that account specifically because I felt like pressure from the fandom. Like see, like is it better to create another account to grow up? Not necessarily. Uh I think for me it was not a great idea because at least in terms of like numbers, right? I think in terms of personal growth, it was helpful for me, but in terms of numbers, it was really bad. But for me specifically, I left that account because I felt like I could only draw How to Train Your Dragon, and like everything else was not very well received. Or not like it's not like people didn't like it, but obviously it didn't gain as much traction. I feel that way a little bit about Arknights right now. Um, but I was like, I want to explore more. Like I don't want to be stuck drawing dragons for the rest of my life, even though I like dragons. So I ditched the account because I wanted to just draw whatever I wanted and not have the pressure of like, oh, like this is cool, but when are we seeing your dragons again, right? So I forgot how the hell to draw these weird ears, but it's okay. I think she had a diamond. Was there a diamond on the head? Probably. You're planning on moving? No, no, no. Right now, I have no plans to move accounts. I'm happy where I am. If anything, I feel like my accounts are finally picking up a little bit of steam after many years of like nothing really happening. So if I leave now, that's like the end of my career. Water Wave Reborn, exactly. Yeah, not to mention I gave this OC the most boring name ever. I was like, this thing is a water dragon. Water makes waves, therefore the dragon will be called a water wave. I was a creative genius, if I do say so myself. Oh, wait, the wings. How does this anatomy work? I have no idea. Well, okay, they have their normal shoulder down here, I guess. And then another joint here. We don't have creatures that look like this, so like it might be a little difficult. People said that before it was so easy to grow than now. Yes, I agree. It was way, way, way easier to grow back then. Like, I think the algorithm was less of an algorithm and more of just an equation, if that makes sense. Like, back then, if you posted, it shows it to your followers. If your followers share it, it shows it to their followers. Very simple, very straightforward. And also, back then, Instagram was definitely like an image focused app. Now it's very focused on short videos and like interactable content, or interactive, sorry, content, which is not very advantageous for illustrators. And also now, like, the algorithm won't even show your post to all of your followers unless like it does well in the first hour or like whatever. I don't even know what the rules are anymore. All I know is like you gotta make reels, you gotta whatever, which kind of sucks. Oh, but speaking of reels, um, I realized that Instagram has the option of making a normal reel and a trial reel, right? And Loki, the trial reels are a little bit cracked. It's like the secret strategy. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, um, I think like a month ago, I made that reel that was like 6 years of improvement or whatever. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. Dee, hello. Wait, let me explain, right? Let me log in first. What was my password? I forgot. It's actually so bad. Like I need to start remembering my passwords better, but I don't. So, if I ever get locked out of stuff, then it might be a little over. Oh, Bendy Michael 21, thank you for the follow. No, do not save my login info. No, I don't have trouble logging in. I'm literally logged in. Okay, wait. Does this count as like whatever? Okay. Okay, here, look. This is my Instagram, right? I made this reel, but this is the one that I published normally. Right, I published this with the normal option to just post it onto my account. And it got traction. Like I'm not saying it didn't get traction. Right, it got views and whatnot. Um, how do I see my trial reel? Can I not see the trial reel on? Bruh. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me just share my. Wait. Um, Here, give me one moment. One moment. I'm sharing the strat, right? I don't know if this is the strat or if I just got lucky, but it was pretty cool. So okay, can you see this? You can see this, right? Okay, so I posted this one normally to my normal audience, and it got some traction, but like not like too much crazy traction, right? But then before I posted it, I made a copy of it and I posted it as a trial reel. And what a trial reel is, it only shows it to non-followers. So like the algorithm will pick out people that think will like your art or like your post, and they show it only to non-followers. And at first, they kind of had the same traction, but I think as time goes on, the trial reel is low-key more powerful. Like this one, it got like 8K. The trial reel is like a completely different story. Like that's insane. Like I feel like I need to take more advantage of that. Trial reel. You see at the top here, like this. There's like an option. I forgot how to do it when posting it, but there's an option to post it as a trial reel. Um, and here, so you can also share it to everyone after, but I haven't done that. But it seems to work. It didn't work for this one though, so like I don't know if there's a pattern. But anyway, try it out. Try it. I think a lot of people found me through that recently, and that seems to be what the algorithm wants for growth instead of just posting photos. I wish we could go back to the days where you could just post a drawing. But yeah, definitely much harder to grow now. Though I also think because people are more used to the fact that there are illustrators on social media now. Oh, the mic, did it break? Oops. Hold on. Test. Is it better now? I hope it's better now. I have no idea. Sometimes it randomly just breaks. I don't really know why. Better. Okay. Nice. Yes, mother. Whoa. What does this mean? Ah, that's scary. It feels funny. Okay. But hold on, what was I saying? For gore. Okay, whatever. If I remember, I'll say it. If I don't, then it's fine. A small interference error. Ah, okay. No, it's fine. Okay. Nice. Um, um, His leg is a little short. Sometimes I try to sing this song, but it's too high. Like Ikuda's voice is crazy. It's so high. Okay, you know what? That's good enough. No more old OC. Here, look. Now, technically, we went from. Where's my mouse? I have the head too big, but we went from this to this. Yay! Happy 10-year anniversary, Water Wave. Okay. あの子は特別です。 これこそ本物の愛。手が踊らすメディア。I feel like the fun of the song is because she does a little like media. She does a little. It's fun to exaggerate it like too much. 愛したこともどうそか本当になるからこと。Oops. Don't speak this language. 今日もその坂のタタラタラタタ There's a fly. Go away. Big fly. Okay. Oh, the Lear Junior. Thank you for the follow. それは絶対嘘じゃない愛してる。Oh, hello, hello, Ilyich. I go. Thanks for the stream. See ya. Bye bye, Dre. Thanks for stopping by. Is this Fire Emblem? Nope, this is Arknights. This track, to be honest, every time I hear it, I need to check and see if it's either Arknights or Near or something else. But it's Arknights from a boss battle. Thought it was a Near track. Yeah, definitely very, very Near like vibes. I should try drawing my OCs with different hairstyles. Oh, I gotta stretch my hand. I don't know what it is about painting versus like drawing, but when I draw, my hand tends to get numb, which is not good. But I feel like I don't press any harder or like move any more stiffly when I draw than when I paint, but clearly there's something that's different because my hand doesn't like it. The line art 5 pains me. In another life, I would do line art, but not this one. Honestly, I think I want to try those processes that um makes use of like the border mode. Uh, because that's like sort of like painting, but you kind of have line art. Like hold on, like how does it work? Like this mode, right? Um, and then I just do all the shapes and like maybe the hair I don't have to line it or whatever. Like maybe I should experiment with this more. Mm, Actually, I have no idea how to use this layer mode properly. I think for the style you have to have really good shapes, I assume. The lion does not concern himself with all the features of digital painting because the lion is stuck in a backwards purist traditional painter mentality. Me too. Me too. Never read a more relatable sentence in my life. The lion is suffering. I'm very, very glad that even though I feel that way about art sometimes, I'm glad that I don't feel that way about music anymore. Because in the past, I was also kind of stuck in like a purist mindset, right? I was like, only classical music is true skill or talent or whatever. And like I still really respect classical music, but I don't feel so like like I don't really look down on other music now anymore. Water. But when I was younger, I was like, pop music sucks. Like everything is bad. Except for classical. Now it's like obviously there's some music that I still don't like or that I still think is a little trashy or whatever, but it's not the same kind of mindset. I would be so doomed if I still felt that way. Like music is such a lifeline now. Tchaikovsky and Vivaldi phase was certainly a time in my life. Yep. Yep, that's the phase. This is like drawing in the silhouettes, but doing line art at the same time. This is so strange. But I feel like this kind of style, if I can figure it out, maybe it would be nice. Because it seems like it might be kind of like a halfway between painting and doing line art. Since like if you have the silhouette, you still have to paint the inside, but it's also a little more like predefined than like just doing line art or just painting. I don't know. Oh, I gotta watch the time. In 7 minutes, I will do the 1 hour challenge. What should I draw today? Hmm. Dragon. Should I draw a dragon? Maybe I will draw a dragon. Let's see. Do I want to draw just a dragon or maybe a dragon and a person? Let's see. I will do some thinking. Um, who's a character that has a dragon? Dragon OC. My OC? Kind of a crazy throwback. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Bring the dragon to the Saraverse. Oh, should I like redesign it maybe? That could be cool. Wait, why am I literally forgetting how my character design goes? Lizard, but with pigeon wings. That would be pretty cool. Once upon a time, I wanted to be a guitarist, but alas, that's for people with longer pinkies than I. Oh, why am I so lost? What layer am I on? Okay, whatever. No more, no more. Time to prepare. We have 3 minutes. Close this. Is it Polyphia? Yeah, this is Polyphia. Goat. So it's the dun da da dum, like the kind of bell-like sound reminds me a lot of W's character theme. Nice. Polyphia into auto. Very nice. I draw Amiya again. I had an idea for her in my sketchbook. I don't know if that counts as cheating, because I technically already thumbnailed it, but maybe. I want to draw her like edgy void form. I don't have a good idea for composition though. However, we will just start and see what happens. She has this one form where she has this big glowing egg. I don't know what it is, but she looks cool, so I will draw it. Okay, we start in 1 minute, or more like 30 seconds probably. Go, start. Okay. I will try to lock in. If I get distracted, then I will yap, I guess. Is the egg. Maybe if I don't want to draw her legs, I can just make her skirt super poofy. And then I won't have to draw it. You have recommendations on brushes. Is there a free one to use? I struggle finding something actually useful other than PNGs just multiplying over the screen. Mm, there are definitely a lot of really good free ones. For me, the one that I'm using now, it's called Square Texture Brush. I use it for almost everything. It's free on the Clip Studio asset store. I can find the asset code after this because I need to lock in for the 1 hour, but I can send it here. Um, I really recommend it. I think it's a nice brush that you can use for many things. But unfortunately, outside of this one, I don't really use other brushes, so it might be hard to recommend. Here, let me write it up here. Square texture brush. Yes, there we go. This circle be more. Hmm. Okay. Circles in perspective, so hard. No problem, no problem. Hope you find a good one. I mean, honestly, I think as long as you find a brush that you like, you can do anything with it. I used to use mostly a brush called Larry the God. Um, I still have it here, but it was like my primary sketching detailing brush for so long. Here you go, Larry the God. Um, it's like this. It's like a little bit textured, and I thought it was nice, but the only thing is when you zoom in, it's Larry the Lobster. But as long as you like it, then it works. That's actually what I was on about. I see, I see. That's what you meant by PNGs. Yeah, it's honestly hard to find a good textured brush that doesn't do that too much. I don't know if it's like maybe I'm just not looking hard enough or something. But I understand the struggle. I also use this other one called Lemon Cake. I basically replaced Larry the God with Lemon Cake because I think it has a similar effect, but it doesn't have the weird texture. But this one I don't remember where I got it from, so I'm not sure if it's available. But it's called Lemon Cake, which is very nice. Cake, cake. Yes. I do landscape drawings and I pretty much always use the default ones. They work, but I think especially clouds and stuff, you can make life easy with a brush. It's true, it's true. Like something I've been trying to remind myself of recently is like it's good to try and learn to do things the manual way, but as a digital artist, there's also nothing wrong with taking advantage of digital tools. But even though I say that, I still like try to brute force everything because I'm like Aox said earlier, I'm stuck in kind of like a traditional painting mindset where I'm like, I should know how to do it myself. Why do I need blending modes? Shouldn't I be able to mix the colors myself? It's true. I feel like the thing with like mixing colors and blending modes is like part of me does it manually because it's fun. Part of me does it because of the purist mindset. And it like completely depends on the day. Like sometimes I'm like, life is so fun. I love mixing it myself. But then some days, like I have no reason to make myself suffer, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm like, you gotta figure it out yourself, Fi. No brushes, no color pickers. Like, part of me feels like, I guess, like subconsciously, I'm like, if I can figure out how to do it myself, I'll be a god. And when I finally start to rely on layers, I'll be even more efficient. But like low key, it's just a waste of time. If you want to do it yourself, but don't force it so much, I guess, is what I would recommend, except I don't know if I would even listen to that advice. So merge. Okay. Oh, Demo Rami, thank you for the follow. To be honest, I really lost hope in art after AI, but it clearly went the other way around. I feel like people appreciate art way more now, like your art as well. Ah, thank you, thank you. But it's true. Like when I first saw AI getting better so fast, I was like, this is actually the end. Like people will stop caring. But I kind of realized that the people who actually care about art still care about art. And it's true that maybe, let's just say you're trying to make a living off of art. It's a little bit harder now to find clients because some people will go to AI instead. But truthfully, like the people that you're losing to AI, you probably didn't really want to work with them in the first place because they're not the people that will value your work for what it is. So there is a trade off, but I think it's much less scary. Not that it's not scary, it's still very scary, but it's less scary than I had assumed, I guess. Yeah, because everyone saw no human can make this. AI is always perfect, but it has no love. Exactly, exactly. Like at first, when it first became popular, AI, I feel like people were like, wow, it's so amazing that I can create something so polished. But then, like, once you see 1,000 polished drawings, you're like, okay, I've had enough. Well, Cthulhu Art, thank you for the follow. Give the background a little bit of color. I think I want it to mostly be dark, but like glowing. What an interesting way to paint. Never saw something like this before. Ah! A whole bunch of random things that I started doing over the years. Hmm. I want it to be like, I don't know, let's see. Maybe even darker. I don't like it. Like here? Maybe not. I can see where it's going. It was the first time I see someone painting like this on stream. Ah! I'm right doing my I've been doing a 1 hour challenge for the last 96 days. So I'm doing my daily 1 hour today. Wow, 96 days. It went so fast. Like I feel like while doing it, I was like, this is never gonna end. But then when it comes time to post it every day, I'm like, it was so fast. I can't believe it. What is this challenge anyhow? Like 1 hour challenge for 100 days? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like at first I didn't really call it a 1 hour like challenge per se, but it kind of just became that. At first, I was just gonna be like, oh, I will just draw for 1 hour for 100 days. Because Yoru and Yellow started their 100-day challenge. And as a joke, they were like, you should do it too. But I knew that I didn't have the time to commit to like a full illustration every day. So I was like, okay, I'll join, but I'll only do like a quick drawing every day. And I know that I'm the type of person that like once I start a drawing, I kind of want to keep working on it like forever. Right? I was like, I need to not accidentally waste too much time on this challenge. So then I was like, okay, I'll just do 1 hour, 1 hour per day. But the goal isn't to make like a full illustration, it's just to draw something. Anything at all. Job's never done. No, seriously. Like, I feel like with drawing, it always feels like you can keep going, but sometimes you need to just put the pen down. See, I kind of want it to be like she's crouching down, maybe? Uh, oh my god, Armageddon! Armageddon! Shoo! I'ma get him. Watch. Ah. I'm a bite back. Ah. Something, something Korean that I can't pronounce. Not a eats back. Such a feedback. Top black. Don't do banjoga. I got it, I got it. And like bang, chitty bang, bang, chitty bang, bang. I'm getting distracted. Bang, chitty bang, bang. I'ma get it done. No way, oh, way, oh. Not gonna better run. 없이 done. Full shot, pull it up. I'ma get done. I'ma get him. Shoo. I'ma get him. Hey, yeah. I don't know the words. Never play nice. Don't cut your song. Ready to get ready, hoodie, shoot, and go. What does the rest of her design look like? Bang, chitty, bang, bang. 'Cause I wanna see, I'm gonna see, want it. I'ma get it done. No way, oh, way, oh. I'ma get it done. No way, oh, way, oh. Karina! No, I'm not Karina. I'm not Karina. 하나의 story 깨지노니 나를 잃어 Ooh, throw it back, throw it back, throw it back. Going like a king, yeah. I love, I'ma get it done. Away, away, I'ma get it done. 이제 날 끝내 better run. 드디어 거침없이 push up, pull it up, I'ma get done. Away, 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 warning all night long. Away, away, I'ma get done. Add some flowers. Wait, let me make the egg more interesting. Or maybe not. I'm feeling a little lazy. I don't want to draw the egg. It's getting a little bit scattered. Oh, what is that? Some white flowers. I feel like I want flowers, but I don't know why. Let's see. Sometimes I want to include more like fields of flowers or something similar in my drawings, but I haven't quite figured out how to do uh they call it implied detail. Like you draw only a little bit of it, but it looks like you drew a lot. That's still super hard for me. So I get intimidated because I know it will take up a lot of my time. Maybe it's too cluttered. Um, oh, I missed so many messages. Let's see. Let's see. I think it looks cool, but things are a little too scattered. Um, here. I'm gonna push the focus towards the face a little more. Chris Wild, thank you for the follow. Shake, shake, shake now. I don't like that. Shake, shake, shake now, no way, that I don't know where. I feel like this part is too bright. I kind of like that it's bright, but I don't think it works well. Mm, A little better. Only a little. Ah, the time is already halfway done. It's so sad. Kalia, thank you for Kalia? Kaya? Kaya? Thank you for the follow. Maybe. Also has this glowy thing on her chest. But not all the time. Question mark. It's not clear. Let's see. Oh, layers are getting too messy. Mm. Where's the music? Why is it so quiet? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. I think within the time limit, I probably won't be able to add much else, so I will try. I will try to maybe draft the colors and then just clean up, I guess. We have like 20 minutes left. The timer's passed. I'm saying it out loud because I realized it's what I need to be more aware of recently. If I don't say it out loud, I'm gonna forget. So it's time to stop adding stuff and just refine things. Put the pen down and simply manifest the finished piece. Dude, I wish drawing was like that. Life would be so good. If I could just make the draft and then I put my pen down, I close my eyes, I open my eyes, and it's done. Wouldn't that be amazing? Though, to be fair, the fun of drawing is the process, so maybe not fun. But at least it would be less tiring. Yes, the best case scenario would be if I could open my eyes and enjoy the process for my personal art, and then for commissions, I blink and it's done. That would be awesome. I want to listen to that song again. Go back. It was pretty. Pose of her arm and the far side of her body is super unclean. You know what? It's a really messed up hand, but it's okay. Well, Mr. Poco, thank you for the follow. Oops, wrong button. Oh, Vikings Tevo, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, hydrate posture check, thank you. Man, I didn't realize how thirsty I was until I drank the water. I drank it and I was like, wow, water tastes so good right now. What redeems are for. Okay, no, this song is not the vibe right now. Next. Okay. Adoj. Yes. I love Ado. So good. 眠りなさい。眠りなさい。でもだと忘れてしまえ。 She's so funny hearing her music than seeing her Twitter spaces or her playing Mario Kart. No, literally. Like, I think it's so interesting because I think a lot of people after they get famous, they like try to stay serious or professional. But like the stuff that Otto does, oftentimes you suddenly remember like she's still just like she's still like what? She's 23, 24 or something. She still has her own hobbies, her own personal life. She's still enjoying her youth. Like it's so much fun. An absolute challenge in the channel points redeemed 999. Oh, the VTuber debut. We actually I may or may not have already technically VTuber debuted, but I didn't remove the redeem. I'm not using the model today though because I forgot to charge my phone. So I don't have a webcam for it. But next time I will have it. Maybe I'll have a second VTuber debut. Remember seeing one where she was talking about how she had to figure out a way to hide all her merch when maintenance people come by so they don't suspect instead of thinking that she's just a mega fan. Wait, I think I saw that clip as well. I guess it's funny to me because from my perspective, if she didn't hide it and it was just a shelf with a lot of her merch, like it would just be normal because I think there's a lot of auto fans out there. But for her, I'm sure like it feels too close for comfort. If only someone would kindly donate an iPhone 17 Pro Max to Fi so she has a dedicated VTuber webcam. Dude, the new iPhone models are getting a little ridiculous. Like, I don't even know what they're adding anymore. Like, there's nothing new about it, right? It just looks a little funnier and it's orange. Like, isn't that it? Okay, 12 minutes left. I should do colors. Probably won't add too many colors, but at least a little bit. Ah, but I still want flowers. What do I do? Here, I'll try for 2 minutes, and then if it's not going well, I will delete them and do colors. I almost feel like this looks too much like Eblana instead of Amia. Because this looks like the Eblana forehead gem. Oops. Change it a little. It's okay, whatever. Oh, wait, I spent my 2 hours on, or not 2 hours, 2 minutes on that instead of the flowers. Okay, wait. I don't know if I need these, but they're just gonna stay there for now. Nope. I think it makes the values messy, so I might get rid of them. But they're not that noticeable. Whatever, stop thinking about it. Drawify. Oh no, my earbud died. My music. Okay, you know what? No time to fix that right now. I will draw in silence. Okay, throw all of this in a folder because I'm too scared to merge it, even though I should just merge it. Wait. One more thing. Okay, that's fine. Now, color. Color balance. What do I want the highlight to be? I have no idea. Make it like this color scheme, maybe? I don't have the time for this. I feel like for this stream, it probably looks like I'm not adding any colors at all right now. But I promise there's something there. My screen is just so desaturated. I mean, well, when I post it, it probably won't be obvious either, but that's okay. Whoa, too much. What? It's fine, it's fine. Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Color mode this time. It's too desaturated. Okay, wait. No. Okay, and then I get rid of some of this layer because I don't like it. You know what? Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I have an urge to add some random color here, so we're just gonna try. Something dark, maybe? Oh, we're at time. We're at time. Okay, that's today's 1 hour drawing. Let's go. We survived. I like this one. I like this one today. I think the composition is a little messy from far away, but I think you can mostly tell what's going on, and it's a cool atmosphere. Though I do think I drew her design not super well, so it doesn't really look like her. Uh, Amiya from Arknights, by the way. It doesn't super look like her, but I think it's still pretty cool. So that's okay with me. Let's see. What the hell? Mothered all over the canvas. Crazy. Mm, day 97. Ironically, I feel like even though I was like kind of reading chat and singing to random songs during it, I feel like uh the hour felt longer. Like maybe I was more efficient or something. I have no idea. But it's cool. It's cool. Um but yeah, that will also be the end of stream for today because I am a little tired. But I hope it was fun to watch. By next week, I will be done with this challenge, so there won't be any more 1 hour officially on the stream, but maybe for fun, whenever I stream, I'll do another 1 hour drawing. Because I feel like it was fun today to do it on stream. What I'm hearing is Tetris. What, you want to play Tetris right now? Wait, let me fix my earbud first. No more peak. No, there will be more peak next week. Hold on, sorry, I'm saving this. Oh, do you guys want to watch the time lapse for today? Hold on. Let's here. Time lapse. Okay, here we go. We started with, let's see, I think this stage for me counts as like the gesture. Like I have a general idea of how I want to pose the character. Why is my PNG tuber not reacting? Hello? 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 What? What? It's not responding. Oh, there we go. Anyway, it's like the gesture phase. And to be honest, some days I start with just big blocks instead of lines, but I think today I wanted to use the lines a little more. But here we go. Here's the composition. And then I was like, I know I want this area to be glowy. Honestly, I think these values were nice too before I made things a little too dark. Like, I think if I were to work on this more, this area down here became a little bit cluttered by the end. Um, which was bothering me a little bit. And I think this chunk, this dark chunk here, hold on, go back, is a little intrusive, like just slightly. And then this value is a little bit bright. Or maybe these ones are not dark enough. I don't know. Anyway, that's my thoughts. That's all. That's all. I shall now find someone to raid so we can pass along the art viewership. Let me see. Stream manager. Okay. So what is this? Subscribe to earn drops on Duolingo. What kind of campaign is this? Okay. Thank you for stream. Love the lighting for this Amiya piece so far. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is definitely one I want to revisit after the challenge, which is soon, so maybe I can draw it soon. Very exciting, very exciting. Well, this person's doing some pretty cool sketching, so I'm gonna send you to them. They're Kala Art. Let's see. Oh, hold on. What? Hey, let me raid. What? Please work. Okay, well, it won't let me raid that channel, so we're gonna raid a different one. Oh, you guys want to watch someone sculpt something? That's super cool. Okay, we're gonna watch someone sculpt something. Anyway, thank you for coming. Make sure to uh, drink water, take a break, go to sleep. And good luck on your arting. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.